workers. Please join me in the pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Do we have any comments from the audience? How about corrections to the agenda or consent calendar? I will move adoption of the consent calendar. Give us a
along my walk today, whether to involve development and special permit on the important work moves ahead, so give you some notes to give you a bit of an update on what's going on with the Tahoe Creek Crossing project. They've made some good progress in the last 2 weeks. Before this was just trying to weather came on. So they had the opportunity to excavate all new tubes and material that was on the channel bottom. They placed the garage under the concrete encasement, have excavated the stream bed and built the rock grade control structure. So both the work is near completion. They have requested a extension from Washington through the 10th of November into the case of the town. So, anyway, we're taking a little bit longer than we had originally anticipated, but as long as they're able to get that out there close to stabilize and people. Any questions?
Sorry, just one quick question. So for this 15, consuming a lot of time with the snow, and I know we have some forecast for next year, but
so they were including the request this Monday on the 31st. I think we're going to put forward probably just this cycle, not knowing what was ahead. So it's possible we can read that and get a little further extension if the weather next week material. Requested action. All right. This was public contract code section 2050C. I'm asking you to continue emergency action to complete temporary measures and construction of the Tahoe Creek Sewer Pipeline project to prevent collapse of the district's Baldwin Beach Sewer Pipeline into Tahoe Creek. Even that motion passes, yes, a little bit. Charlie's not with us today either, and so he provided me with a little bit of updates of the work that's been going on with Diamond Valley Ranch on that emergency action. We're going to go with a large motor grader and Holt to remove flood materials, smooth access roads, and to cut roadside ditches. The grader was delivered last Friday. Our staff has been working on it. It's been a multi-crew collaboration with folks from underground sewer and pump crew, employees that know how to operate this type of equipment. Out to BDR using that machine on a daily basis. The preceding white snow actually has done us a favor, making the material more workable, combining it together, reducing the potential for erosion and different issues during that work. So that's been good news on that effort. Sewer also had a doctor out there for a week supporting clearing the 60-inch piping that's along the Westwood ditch, and we've been continuing the culvert clearing. along the road. If you want to make note that, there are at least 18 pipe crossings from minor drainage that were impacted by the flooding event. And the DOR staff are using district equipment to dig out, those pipe locations. It says, to give you a sense of how much debris has been moved, we are having to use the as-built to actually locate the manholes along the pipe sections of Dressler. We couldn't even see them anymore because they had to pull out the lines and kind of look looking around behind them. And very appreciative to sewer and from staff on all the help they provided with the water.
Where can we look at that debris? Well, I guess if you were saying volume, you guys would have known.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a lot of areas, naturally.
Yeah.
A lot of times behind the shop down there, where the water comes into Harvey Place, they usually will stockpile some dirt out there for a while and use the dirt that they needed in other places. It's usually what we've done in the past. I don't know if that's exactly where, but usually we'll just stockpile it somewhere. Yeah, and that's a great about having exactly.
Well, there used to be that sort of still quarry area up there, doesn't do that anymore, right? Because we kind of stabilized it.
One by the
Probably ranch, yeah.
No, this is not plumbing the shop itself, usually.
Any other questions? All right, shall I read the actions? Announcing the complete emergency action to repair the Diamond Valley Ranch facilities for resolution 3230-22. And the motion passes unanimously. All right, the last one for me today is a request to authorize a task force for community change so that we can bring on board the services of Sachi Kitakaki, who is a consultant with Kennedy James that helped us in the past on moving forward groundwater management programs. With Eva's upcoming retirement, we're expecting him to finish work sometime in December. And the fact that we have not yet successfully recruited a replacement for him on staff, we are in need of some interim groundwater program management services. The task order before you today is a very focused effort that we're asking to fund right now, which is the preparation of an application for round 2 grant funding with the state. As a medium priority groundwater basin, we are eligible for funding for projects that are valued at least $1 million. Coming out of the groundwater management plan update that we just recently completed, there's a list that the group developed a list of proposed projects from the activities that were recommended by that plan. Together, we believe that the value of these projects is going to meet that minimum $1 million threshold, and so this is our opportunity to go outside of the groundwater basin to look for funding for this program. So we really don't want to miss this opportunity to make that application due at the end of this month. So that's why I'm here with you for you today, so that we can move forward this particular piece on a fast track. And then I will go back and work with Sachi to round out the scope of work for some additional services, mostly reporting, that are efforts that EVO has been the lead on in past years in support of the groundwater program. Those reports are all due between like January and June of 2023. So, anyway, any questions on how we're approaching this?
Is this capture, if you approval, this company, does this capture the water?
So, this contract will be covered by, DORADO water agency up to $160,000. We have a cost share requirement with them. We can, however, offset our share with staff time, correct? So,
There's an existing budget item in the water agency for $36,000. So, GSA. And so, what we're going to do for this contract.
so likely the entirety of this contract will be reimbursed by our water agency because we expect to have staff time in excess of $55,000 with matches.
For the projects, it has, the project, the grant project, that's just a 5% match fund. So we could, the grant agency could get $1 million project at a cost of $50,000.
I guess I was just curious, as you move forward, the kind of critical reporting on, you were asking, you feel comfortable with that is consultant relationship, will be able to kind of satisfy that need.
Yeah.
The medium term as well, depending on how the future phases of life go.
Exactly. So the task order extension that we expect to bring to you next month, that details those efforts. I expect that will all be completed by June of 23. So basically, it's in line with the end of this current fiscal year. And then we'll revisit where we're at. Is this approach working? Is it cost-effective relationship to the district? If we haven't been able to recruit that position internally. So it gives us an opportunity to kind of try out the consultant oversight approach versus us doing the lion's share of the work.
So that would be the other alternative.
Yeah. We could, if we don't find a replacement, we could establish a relationship with Versace or someone else, into the future to help us manage that program. I think that there has been, concern about that approach and I sort of been in touch with our groundwater basin. If we rely too heavily on a consultant and kind of lose expertise as well.
Even if you do more than still a relationship with the consultant.
Yeah, and Sachi has helped us recently with like our urban water management plan, but she has an understanding of the district more so than other consultants we've done, especially that sort of like water supply aspect. So she was a very clear choice for us, sort of like part-time and short-term meetings, but there may be other consultants out there that would be interested in this as well. So that's kind of a question for 6 months from now.
So if people wasn't on the short list of retirement, he would be doing that?
Yes.
And we wouldn't need that.
Yeah, so, he is in a kind of contract now, retirement or not, just because Solana and Solana ended up converging on their time schedules and they're going concurrently. So whether he would have had time to do this particular application given his workload, I'm not confident that would have been the case, but since he is one foot out the door, it seems like a kind of an opportunity for us to move the application needs and the longer term program. Any other questions? All right. Let's move to the next action. I also need to approve the proposed scope of work from community banks to provide consulting support services for the interim groundwater program management. And authorize the general manager to execute task order number 15 in the amount of $55,077. Okay, a motion and a second. And that motion passes unanimously. Thank you. Thank you to Frank.
Good afternoon. Here to talk about the public trucking
sewer food station, we have a project that is out to bid at the moment, and, specifically with regard to the sole brand, sole source standardized products. And so typically, when we write specifications for materials on the project, we will give a handful of approved manufacturers who will always say more equal. Unless there's a specific product that the district wants, either due to a special circumstance for this project or due to standardizing for usually an actual that we have, or because we've done research and determined that is the product that we want, and we want all future versions of this to match. And so one of the things of the contract code provides that we do is provide a list of all the items in one place in effect that say, and list all those items that we listed somewhere else as a sole branded item made by either branding or trading. And so in this agenda, I had in that list of, I think there's 15 items. Most of these have already been standardized, which is a process where we come to the board, give our reasoning for why it's a standard, where we've used it in kind of history, and then it gets added onto a standardization list. And so our food city is maintaining that list, and then that allows us to just throw some on future projects. So, in addition to kind of what we already had in the board agenda item, we realized that there were 3 items that weren't previously standardized, that were listed as handful way in this that we'd like to standardize this time. So I'll have a lot of that action to the end, so we'll talk specifically about those 3 items standardized, and then if you have any questions about the other ones, we can do that with those. So one of those items is SKU, always use software for both class analysis. And so our class analysis is something we do on all of our electrical equipment, analyze kind of those hazards, and make sure that the breakers and all the electrical equipment is coordinated to minimize those dangers. So the software program that the district used it was actually 2007 on all of those projects. We sold branded it before, back in 2010, 2014, on multiple projects, we kind of standardized it. And so by standardizing it now, we won't have to come back with each one. The other 2 are the 2 types of safety, biosafety plans, apparatus that we are already using actions to do. One is a bar style, it's a metal bar with notches in it, that gets attached to all the ladders, and then there's a specific harness that's posted to that, so that if you fall, it slides down, hooks on all those notches, and it catches you before you fall apart. So that style we've been using, remember, almost all of facilities have that style. We had actually sold, we standardized that back in 2010, but it's since fallen off of our standardized list at the time it expired. When we started using this new cable style, which is the rat safe system, we started using cable style. Once we got before that, it's easier to climb up and down with that attached to you. And so we standardized that equipment. About 5 years ago, we started putting that in. We've done, I think, 3 construction projects since 2019 where we still branded it specifically for the project, and we've had to work with them to want to standardize on that one as well. So we're kind of moving the standardization of the bar style. We don't use that as often anymore, but we do still use it in like select locations inside water tanks, where we're not as confident in the cable style, but then on the exterior ladders, we just lay out the cable style. So, any questions about any of those 3 items or any of the other items we've got in this project? Amended action.
definitely standardized, educating policies, software, on-site analysis, safety plan system, and so we have DBI, AOS, class-based, cable, protocol safety system. And through these products, as well as the other lending products, we look to develop and contract documents, 28% from state and regional-based projects, based on the identified emergency policy finding as a test base.
One second.
There's a motion and a second. And that motion passes unanimously.
Read it.
The standing and ad hoc committee and labor report. Anybody have anything?
We had an efficiency committee meeting last Tuesday. Shannon and I were there. Let's check on a couple of things for Shannon. A couple of things that I want to touch on is, particularly Ryan, the acronym that we joined. IO. So we joined the IO group, which is a conglomerate of water utility providers around the country, all looking to achieve some of the same sustainability efficiency goals that we are. So it was the first meeting. It seemed really exciting, both in terms of the process, the product we're going to get at the end, and the group involved. They were all bigger, water sewer providers, different localities, and they were all further along than we were, which really saw that as positive, because then you're in a position to learn from people that have already done it, and you can kind of follow their successes and failures. So I think, it's a great group. I think, good opportunity to move forward. Look forward to seeing where that goes. Another item we touched on was biomass. South Tahoe Refuge is going to be going through the AD-HOC board on November to submit a petition to be able to submit an application for a biomass facility at SDR. I believe it was 10% or 1/10 of the woody materials they get when burned in the biomass facility, that would cover all their heat and electricity at the facility. And so, we talked a lot about it around this board, and so, generally supportive of that effort. Look forward to them seeing where they go, because if we were going to ever leave the district, it's great to have someone leading the way, taking the regulatory arrows along the way, ensuring the pathway. I thought that was very positive. And then just one other thing I want to report about Shane is, Gary told me as I came in today is that the solar PPA was signed. I think that was incredibly positive signing, and kudos to everybody again that made that happen. Gary and Denise to move that forward. But yeah, really great achievement, and so and great news on Thursday.
Is there a hard topic
I guess to add to that is, we have made a new, asset hedge, rate, cost, and then happy, I think it is partner, person, so happy to get the books. And then, what else did we cover? The, little bit about water resources, able to go water management. We did talk about merging the AD-HOC solar committee I think it covers general manager report.
Really happy. Feels good energy out there. Nothing else. We do have a film with summary 60. I have
I think that's the one for us
Yeah, and it's shopping. Update for you. So a few weeks ago on October 18th, Congressman AD from DORADO was organizing a roundtable that we participated in. So it included fire chiefs, forest service, TRPA, some of the utility districts, and the guest of honor was Congressman Washington of Arkansas. The Republicans taking control of the House and doing this actually the lead of the National Resource Committee. So we're going to control a lot of projects that we fall under. So it was a great opportunity. Brad Johnson of North Tahoe TV was there with the two of us were there, and we presented on the important role that water infrastructure plays in firefighting and some of the roadblocks we face with funding, particularly through FEMA, and also highlighting the importance of how to work to that. I think it was a really productive meeting, and it was really honored by our audience relationships with AMA and Washington and got us at the table. So very exciting. Kirsten Wilson is an engineer and a forester, so has a unique perspective on our issues. He's very personally passionate about using forestry trying to monetize forestry products to make that industry more sustainable. So we'll see what is to come with that. This is the time of year that we're really working on federal and state lobbying strategies. With the elections coming up, and then it hits the ground running. So today we met with our federal lobbyist, ENS, to define a strategy for the year. So things that we're going to be working on with some, working with the Forest Service, trying to identify funding opportunities for having sewer laterals, replacing, repairing pump stations that really service primarily Forest Service property, as well as obviously continue looking for funding opportunities for our water line replacement projects. We think that we will likely be making a trip to DC sometime in the early spring to be determined, so we'll be talking with the board as more information comes up. So state strategy, we've been working with Tahoe State TV, with Tahoe TV, and our joint state lobbyist, HMA, on strategies for the year. Right now, our efforts are focused on this issue of water line, of water infrastructure for fire not being a priority and or eligible for state water board funding or CAL FIRE funding. So there's talk of creating a bill to move that issue forward. We'll see what comes of that in the new year. Regulatory restrictions is something that we're also looking at. The Liberty tariff on renewable energy is something that we're working on. Julie's working with CAPA to set up a meeting with the California Public Utilities Commission regarding the tariff, and if that going through the agency is unsuccessful, we'll be working with our legislators on both of that issue. Biomass, what Nick mentioned, restrictions in the Tahoe Basin, so TRPA prevents biomass in the basin. We've been working with South Tahoe Reviews and some of our other community partners to develop fact sheets and frequently have questions about STR's pilot biomass facility that's going in front of the TRPA board in a few weeks. And we committed to signing onto a letter of support to request TRPA just approve receiving an application. So it's not a letter of support for the project, it's supporting TRPA to just allow an application. And then also the regulatory restrictions, through the recycled water strategic planning process, we've been evaluating the
regulatory restrictions of in-basin and out-of-basin movement in both California and Nevada. Gary, he's been very involved in this. At this point, it's looking like in-basin movement option will likely not be viable due to regulatory restrictions, but we're continuing to explore other options with some of our strategic process. Just wanted to keep you posted as we push forward. Any questions, comments?
When I was looking if you were able to catch with how they set up.
The second person that has asked me that today, we talked about that with our federal lobbyists and that. I did reach out to that contact that you sent. I never heard back from her. I reached out again a second time and haven't heard back. That is definitely none of our partners have had success yet working with his office, but that's definitely something that's priority. What happened next week? I think it's very reasonable, so doesn't have to be too
The second one earlier this week was the pretty much every group can make contact.
Did you? Again, where are we? We already did it. Why am I not there? Oh, well, good. I'm happy to and I will have to send you that again if you that this is our candidates that are also very much bigger. This is a very big time, so it's not a problem.
Well, I had a chance to be sharing the efficiency meeting, but one of the gentlemen running for the state senate, and had a chance to talk with him, and it was really fantastic. He brought up a couple of things, but one of them being the water line issue, the environmental issues that we had to encounter. It was great because of his interaction with Shelley. He was already really well versed in it, wanted to move on it, and said was a part of the state. So it was just really kind of good to walk into that feedback firsthand and see what the efforts and the importance of great job.
If you agree with me on where we're at, you capital improvement program planning, which is because there's the thorough and extensive review of our capital improvement program this spring, including a pretty big extension of the overall program. And one of the times that this is the fifth year of a 5-year budget cycle that we're currently entering. I do not anticipate that we're going to make many very substantial changes to the 10-year plan this year. But it's the time of year that I do meet with all of these various operations crews, both the oil and the water treatment plant, and basically pick their brains for with the team that's kind of where the study has moved the course of the last year, just to make sure that we have our priorities in order, that there's something new that we need to address, and basically kind of fill in that last column on the team plan that's going to move throughout this year. So, anyway, that is a little bit differently this year. Normally, I would have fairly long and extensive meetings with the project manager, team engineering department, and then just like the field operations manager and the pump crew supervisor, and the electrical supervisor. So just kind of more minimal representation from the operations side with a whole bunch of engineers. We stood up this year and instead I am going and the only person from engineering to meet with an entire crew so that we're getting not just the impressions of the manager and supervisor, but every person that's on the ground. And so that's been really good experience for me to get out and to talk closely with our crews and the other persons on the spot. And I think it's going to be pretty effective for that too. And so far, not only would, with surprises that come out of the field. So, our next step will be to, bring together all that information from all the crews, draft, monster payment plan table for the coming week, and then the presentation, to all of the crews together, just before Christmas. That will get passed along to finance, to see what it means for the funding side of the house, and we'll be back with you guys late January, early February, to show you what we've got. Any questions on what's going on?
I guess for me, it's, I understand like we need to really focus in on kind of the bread and butter, sewer and water works, in terms of types of projects, park flow and that kind of thing. But I guess I'm actually encourage like some thinking around climate adaptation type projects where there's a lot of good grant funding and things out there for the development in the context of utilities. So I guess if you can kind of think a little bit bigger on some of these things, and maybe we can find some grant dollars to help support things like avoiding the 2018 event in the Kirk Marsh area, the kind of inundated stuff. I guess if there's any opportunity to kind of include some of those things that could easily be funded by those types of
Yeah, so we do have a few of the more efficiency side of the house type of improvement projects already in our plan. A couple that come to mind is instrumentation improvement on our largest power users on our water system. That project is half designed and just waiting for money to be able to install. So there's not a ton of those. Most of our funding is actually focused, as you said, on infrastructure improvements, dealing with end-of-life issues rather than efficiency issues. But I see opportunities as the System Efficiency Committee start to develop project concepts that work into the budget prioritization process, right? We really need to have kind of a project scope and a conceptual level cost estimate before we can start to work it into the priority list. So,
I guess I'm talking more not so much about efficiency, but more about climate adaptation, where we are anticipating major flooding events or fire events, things like that, and we're helping get their job on some of those callers.
I guess the closest that we have to that currently on the senior plan is like the sewer crossings assessment and sewer access improvement, helping us actually get to those higher risk facilities. And there's a couple of meetings that I do with TRK. It's been a while now. It's probably pre-COVID when we're talking about some of the longer range climate adaptation plans, and I was contributing on how does the district have a role in that. So I haven't heard much because COVID out took us all on a detour. But yeah, we're looking to get back in there.
Since you brought it up, kind of go back to the decision efficiency. We were talking about grant. She hasn't shared the large list of grant opportunities that you can share with staff. And the question we had is, are there additional grant opportunities that exist that we can't go over because of our own capacity limitation? Right? And then we have so many hours, working hours a day, but you can only do so much every day. And is there an opportunity to provide consistent grant if there was more grants to go after, especially in the short term? Because it seems like a position, if that was needed, that would pay for itself just based on the available dollars. So I don't know all those variables, we just discuss that meeting.
This is one of the coming in with the Inflation Reduction Act in terms of the climate change funding. Especially heat sources have remained likely to the California Energy Commission. This year, we are looking at a lot of different grant opportunities Given your comment, I mean, I think it would be good for Paul and Sandy and the engineering showing and others to kind of look at that set of grant opportunities and look at our capacity to go after those and make sure, I suppose, that our grants departments are looking at our capacity to get those that money.
Right, and of course, we know the local grant department exists, and today I just know that it does an incredible job, but like I said, there's only so many hours a day.
Yeah, it takes a lot to go out those grants, and we look at probability of return. We go out those grants, and then what it would take to administer those grants over time. So it's all part of that kind of resourcing question. But I think it is a big time, given the large increase in funds coming into these types of funding, to look at the capacity. That needs to be adjusted.
Yeah, and, I appreciate the comment about how we are looking at it holistically and kind of expanding our horizon and looking more broadly. This coming year is the time for us to do that, something we'll be heading into the next 5-year budget cycle. And with the asset management program that we have today, really was developed at the commencement of the last 5 years. Right, and so I mean, you guys all know how that has developed in advance over the last 5 years. So this coming will be the time for us to take a step back and look more broadly so that we can plan on that longer horizon.
Well, a couple weeks ago, I shared with you some judicial order where the court had come with the beach fish. Today I thought I'd share a little bit on the legislative sausage making with children cooks and fishing. The AD-361 allows some boat meetings for updates to be likely to expire in February. The emergency is going to be COVID emergency is going to be rescinded at the end of the year. In anticipation of that, the legislature has adopted AB 2449. It provides some mechanisms for board members to attend meetings remotely. And there are it's well-intentioned. It requires I'll just touch on a few of these, but I not make a copy of this, so she has for records in case anyone the original wants to see it for a person. It requires that the majority would be here, so at least 3 members have to be present here. The others should participate remotely if it was for just cause on emergency circumstances, just cause feels like someone has child care or other caregiving needs with responsibilities, families, related physical or mental disability, travel while official business, etc. Emergency circumstances, this one, medical emergencies, there's a whole host of requirements. They have to jump hoops, you got to jump through. That actually has to be approved by the board. Then there's a list of a half dozen guidelines for doing the more competency. So it's not just you have to report board members, you got to make sure that the same types of things are available to the public to do remotely. And it is probably one of the most cumbersome pieces of legislation I've seen, with the good intention allowing board members on occasion to participate remotely. As opposed to, under the current Brown Act, the requirements are certainly to notice that they will be out in a certain place and have to post it on a location or public event. say that, it's probably what's easier than trying to check through the research. But, I just want to make everyone aware of that, and if there is something special up where even if you, we need this for our meeting or 2 or 3, that no one will have it, that you plan to, want a copy of this, if you really want to get it, simply for the account. So, it's a lot of attention, but I think the details, it's just super, someone said, let's do this, what do we need to do? Someone else made it, well, we need this, and that's, well, this requires this, and you end up with a whole host of requirements to try to make this accomplish something, and I don't know what they is. But anyway, it's there to take effect if you know next year.
Good afternoon. I understand there was some concern from customers out there that, hey, that's what you brought up here recently, and the condition of the forest around it. So I thought I'd come up and give you a quick update on what's going on with that solar panels, as far as I know. The take up there, the customer is correct. We do have some work that needs to be done as far as trees being taken out, things like that, especially after the fire. But let's say we have 8.9 acres, and the city has checked in for us, and FEMA did not fund any money to take out any trees. So it's all on us. I have talked with the customer a few times and told them about the plan that we got in place to take care of that facility and also all of our other facilities that we own. And unfortunately, it's not moving as quick as all of us would like it to be. But the good news is we do have grant money for this, and we're in the process of getting everything in order to finally start the work itself. Right now, we're in the phase where we're hiring a forester to come out and assess all of our properties. And it's a CPC combination U.S. Forest Service grant that we have. What I'll do real quick is kind of highlight some of the steps that we've gone through that we are going to help you better understand where we're at. What we're going to do is complete a vegetation management plan with priority infrastructure treatment sites identified in the 2021 vulnerability assessment completed in California Tahoe Conservancy Planning Plans, which is complete. The project was developed based on the primarily work completed by SUBID and to assess the facilities, risk, and climate change for fuel management decisions. A registered professional forester will be contracted to develop a DMP that will include treatment plans for each high priority site. As the district, Tahoe City PUD, North Tahoe PUD, and Lucas Brothers Water Company were all in it together as a basin-wide assessment. The district is taking the lead on it, and we'll go from there with the rest of them. Right now, we're in the process of coming up with an RFP to get a forester to come out and assess everything. So that's where we're at right now. Then after that, the agencies will complete permitting and environmental review of the California Environmental Quality Act as well. So that is where we get all the permits and we should be able to start working. Unfortunately, it's going to take another summer or two for that to happen. But we do have a plan in place. I understand what the customer's saying as far as we'd like to see it done a little quicker. We all would, especially after the fire that we just had. But at this point, that's what's going on. The goals of this fuel reduction will be steward conservancy lands and protect basin communities from wildfire, restore and resilience of basin forests and watersheds, foresters basin-wide climate change adaptation and sustainable communities is the goals of all of this that we're shooting for. So I understand the customer is concerns. We all have the same concerns, but we are looking at trying to get everything completed and cleaned up. It's just going to take a little while. I have reached out to the customer again. I left a message with him, and he has not contacted me back, so I'll reach out again later and see if I can talk to him and try to give him an update. In this particular, property like the barns, there's more trees than be blind and help you tourists, but it's not a dead and dying forest. That obviously is hazardous, so I don't think we're being negligent at all in that aspect. Maybe we've been working with the DEC and the Forest Service for 3 years now to get many hundreds of thousands of dollars of grant funding, initially for the planning as you described, and then we have hundreds of thousands more coming in the next 2 years to actually implement that work. They've got work that so,
Yeah, I saw that, I guess, the press release, showing $187,000, and we're splitting that across the 3 different districts.
Actually, the total of the funding was $2.6 million, and, U.S. Forest Service included in that was $648,000.
The way that I haven't seen the property, but I guess I would like to see that, but I guess for me, if there's any, like, impending hazard trees or something that might fall onto this property on our property, I think that we can take care of, if it's hazard trees or whatever it is, something that we kind of, like, some of those things can't wait for 2 years, right? So, we already know that, that's kind of the sense I got to these counties. Trees that were colored fire.
This house isn't as bad, but to the right of the property where it's in space, there are some dead trees. And we thought that there were people that were working like this fire, knocking trees down and cleaning the garage and doing things like that, but they just stopped. So yes, we are going to go through, take a look.
And you have just minimally to take care of the hazard trees on the property.
Yes.
There's sufficient, enough time to, buy and give them full treatment, so.
The police gone. I'm checking with that now. So if there are trees, which I'm sure there could be some, that we'll just hire somebody to come in and knock them down for now. Any more questions? Thank you.
Thanks so much. I believe so you guys are looking at that, getting towards, cleaning up our walls.
Yes, I
I
think
think
we're
the whole line comment adaptation package,
that we were talking about it, this week or just real quick, what's your working numbers get after the where they taking trees? I understand that they're taking with a lot of the sewer. I see a lot of trucks coming through town and looking through down the sewer, I see a yard doing that. Yeah. How do they have the storage area? Yes. I mean, it's actually probably 30, 40 feet high, and put the wall.
And you can see it when you're ducking and going down.
They can push them down right before you shut down. Right, and what's the,
I didn't know that. But it's very good to come out.
I have reflections of Arcata, North Coast, everything set up by there. It's a lot of what.
Hey, Chris, I've got a few items to update here today, I'm doing it on time, so I'll start out with staffing. Lots of news here, customer service, we interviewed 6 candidates on October 13th. We have 2 openings there, and we made 2 selections, and now pre-employment. For a plant operator, we interviewed 7 candidates on October 25th, we made a selection, and that person is now pre-employment. In engineering for asset management analyst, as the committee mentioned, we interviewed 4 candidates on October 14th, 2 of those were in-house, and we selected our own Ross Cole to be the next asset management analyst. You may know Ross, he's one of our customer service inspectors, and he also participated in the cross-training program for this position in recent months. So he's excited for the job, we're excited to have him, congratulations to Ross. And so Ross is board engineering, we now have a new vacancy in customer service, and that is already posting until November 20th. Moving on to administration and assistant clerk of the board. This posting closed on October 27th. We're looking over 24 applications, planning interviews for November 15th. And then finally, I want to talk about the current openings and retirements, upcoming improvements, and electrical tech, underground repair water, engineering inspector, CAD analyst, senior engineer, and home manager. They will be retiring in the spring. So, eligible that job description change in progress to better support and deliver a high-performance, innovative, customer service-oriented, cost-effective team. So a lot in process, and a lot more coming up. Our next item is workforce housing, and Sheila mentioned, one of the board goals this year was to explore potential alternatives for future district workforce housing. This is in addition to our kind of general support of community-wide workforce housing. And so far, we have reached out to our partners in the community, formed a partnership with the Tahoe Prosperity Center. Gary completed a legal memo that we went over last month. And looking ahead, I'm planning to build on this information and develop a sort of high-level report that will frame the issue, identify some potential alternatives, and cause for continued action by the board review and direction. I'm working on that outline right now. We're looking at a committee for workforce housing and making change. So I'm planning to engage them in more detail, especially up front here, as a bullet report, and then bring it to the full board from time to time, if that works for you. Just wanted to let you know this is underway. I'm planning to engage the committee most initially, if that works for the full board. So we'll do that. So I think we'll probably see the board early next year with some thoughts on the draft ideas. Great, good deal. The Elmore County Plenary, they mentioned this earlier, the plenary is a county-wide planning session. That'll be on November 16th in Placerville. I'm planning to attend along with Dave, and also Paul, Julie, and Shelley. I've also been asked by the county to do a presentation on wildfire resiliency and color fire, or color fire experience, and also participate on the panel and breakout session. So really looking forward to doing that. We want to continue to tell our story about fire, the need for a robust municipal water supply, our disadvantaged community, and overall our system and funding challenges. And it's really all of this has never presented at the plenary, so I'm looking forward to changing this. And along with Director Peterson and others, really leading the voices heard in Placerville, both at the water agencies and the county in general. We've got a lot of tax money going to Placerville, going to the county. We want to make sure that a fair amount is coming back and really making a difference. At the plenary, we're expecting to see our new supervisor-elect at that meeting, and it's a great opportunity to really start building a more effective relationship with the county that we've been lacking in the past. Also, Joaquin Escobar will be a speaker there. He's being the CLO board and for the State Development Fund program. We have a number of things to talk to Joaquin about, looking future plans for that program, grant opportunities, how they calculate and certify disadvantaged communities, and for that to be problematic for tourists and second-home communities like ours. So we look forward to November 16th with the county. Next item is the City of Tahoe Radio Network Partnership. The state is implementing a $5.5 million communication system, and the district is looking at a possible integration partnership with the city on with both parties. We're really just starting to look into the details and looking at the opportunity, what is possible with the city, and I really want to credit Chris Bailey for bringing this forward. I just wanted to represent with Chris today. He's out today, so when Chris comes back, I'm probably for the next meeting, we'll work until on the signing support. But working with the city as a community partner. And we'll talk a little bit more about field communications and information technology in the field. One of my, really, I think, major goals as general manager is to bring operation and engineering and IT together. To really work together like never before, streamline processes, increase efficiency and effectiveness in customer service, and to innovate and really bring that IT of our field workers, where it's meant to improve the system data and analytics to make better more informed decisions and value all along the way. And we've got some really good news on this front. Recently, we've completed an important piece of this with a large-scale implementation of handheld tablets for field crews, preloaded with basic fish forms to streamline their use. Tablets are being used with field crews, along with wireless hardware that doubles throughout circling the mobile hotspot. So this technology enables them to complete work orders in the field, and also have quick access to up-to-date GIS data, asset management, and other system data, giving them a more open and mobile workstation. So, very efficient, something we talked about for a long time, and now it's a reality. Actually, two of our 2024 goals speak directly to this. Already, expanding communication capabilities of stationary and mobile applications, facilitate direct transfer of asset management system, and total fleet, expanding use of laser-fish forms to streamline and digitize processes. So, it's been talked about for a long time, and we set goals and set them up more level, it seems like we really did nothing. So, again, Chris does speak a little more on this next time, but I just want to highlight this significant milestone for the community. We're going to impressive coordinated effort between multiple departments. Chris, I don't know if you wanted to make any additional comments from your perspective, or wait till when Chris Kelly gets back.
Absolutely. It happens, like you said, we've been looking forward to for a long time, and it makes it really convenient for the guys. They're doing work orders out on the job, so we're not falling behind with work orders because they have to come back in at the desk and, spend time doing it. The hydrant forms, they're able to go out in the field and assess a hydrant, assess a manhole. So, really a lot of positive feedback from the crew. At first, we were a little concerned about something new, the technology, but all in all, it's working out very well, and it is a lot more efficient than what we've ever seen.
So great work here about the hydrant dashboard and how it's connected in the office and in the field, and now we're getting ready for the same kind of dashboard for all of our systems office. So, great to see. Last item. After conference, the fall conference is being held at the end of this month. This is a program, a lot of good sessions on emerging technologies, funding efficiency, funding innovation, regulatory challenges current and on the horizon. It's being held to continue to develop. That's under some spring. So this one, I'm planning to not travel and best take advantage of the on-demand conference recordings that will be available. I will not be attending this time, so other board members will attend withdrawn talk about we will create providing security for a World Cup down revolution. So that's a big conference I can download sessions. I'm not sure my ability to share those slides, but I'll find out. That's all I have for today.
I just want to say I'm really pleased to see kind of what this works and embracing technology to help make life easier. Sounds like they're getting it a lot safer and more efficient, and digital and all that, and going on. That's great. So,
I agree with you, but I want to put a chemical on that.
Of course.
The more we rely on tools like this, the more vulnerable we become to a major upset in the system. I'll give an example. I was at a hypnotism thing where one of the guys was hypnotized and was asked to call his brother. And that's just one of the instructions.
couldn't do it. We ended up phone number stored on here. And so, but in the second way, major power outage, major snow power outage, those types of things, if they broke all our ability to work, we get workarounds for those types of things.
Yeah, I guess my hope is that typically some of those backup things like that.
Yeah, we're looking at the hard copy available back here, a copy of that. Elsewhere, cybersecurity, we're spending a lot of time working on in tech conference in shortly October, and probably we have that about cybersecurity. And we're looking at Chris Kelly, he's really on top of this, and very highly respected in the tech conference overall. I think something we're planning on in the future is doing a tabletop exercise, emergency exercise, where we don't have access to those mobile devices. And we actually try to run the plant, and we'll try to do work in the field, and uncover some of those potential vulnerabilities.
I'd like to add to that, we have the same concerns, and we've had them for a lot of years. That's why a lot of recruiters and myself were interested in it first. But as far as the single water site, we have drawings that are on paper that we've kept since, well, 30 years that I've been here. They were here before. We keep those. We have old hard copy grid books that we keep on the site too. So we've had the same concerns, so we are trying to have backup in case things go out.
There's nothing else.